Hi guys, Shan here. So the last upload I did would have been my Shantae Half Genie Hero series with 60 FPS, check. And good SEO, check. 2,000, 3,000 views, check. Wow, I don't know how that happened, but welcome new subscribers. I don't really do much on my channel and I'm really sorry. Sorry, my arm's really sore because I've been holding this damn selfie stick for ages. I did an entire vlog for like 20 minutes and then after I stopped the recording found out that my microphone was not plugged in. So anyway, what's been happening since my last vlog? So if you haven't watched it, my last vlog involved me whinging a bit about work. I kind of made a bit of a big mistake during then. I work in publishing, just for context, and I basically put up something online that I shouldn't have. Because it was on the schedule, I assumed it had to go up and, well, it wasn't meant to. Communication, you know, always happens. Anyways, since then, things have been okay. I guess I'll quickly talk about Christmas. So I went to Jervis Bay, which is down in the south coast. Really lovely place. We stayed at my cousin's place because he had gone to India for the holiday, so his place was free. It's free accommodation. So that was a really fun holiday because I was like a minute away from the beach. I just got to relax and do nothing, no obligations. I didn't have to like go to certain destinations. I didn't plan anything. It was just, you know, chilling out and such. It was fantastic. The only thing that really was planned was visiting some of my YouTube friends. So Planetary Ashes and Cameron JB Gaming, got to see them. So we all went to the Huskisson Carnival, which was so cool. It was really cool to hang out with them. I'll pop up a few photos for you to see. It was just fantastic. I enjoyed it and I feel really bad because Planetary Ashes got really ill from one of the rides we went on. I'm so sorry you got so sick, but I hope the water that I bought you guys helped because it definitely hydrated me. So thank you guys for meeting up with me. I had a lot of fun. Like, it was cool being the tourist. It was a lot of fun. Speaking of traveling, I've actually got an upcoming holiday in Canada at the end of the year. So end of September, early October, one of my really closest friends is getting married. So he's been in a long distance relationship for about 5 years now. And so his bride-to-be has been living in Toronto for a while. So yes, Sydney Sider, someone in Toronto, that's a long distance relationship. It's crazy, right? I don't know how they've done it. Like, I've asked them and I don't know, it just works. They just managed to work through it. It's pretty incredible. We're going to their wedding in Toronto, so the plan is to actually maximize our time in Canada. So we'll be starting from Vancouver and working our way over to Toronto. So we'll be seeing Canadian Rockies. We'll go and see the French area after the wedding too. Oh, it'll be so cool. So total time's about 3 weeks we'll go. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a uni friend who's actually staying over in Canada. I've got a family friend there. I've got an online friend I met back in my DeviantArt days that I'm hoping to meet. So that'll be really cool. So can't wait. Yay. I haven't been overseas for 2 years, 2.5 years actually, soon. So really need this trip stat. As for YouTube, well, I know I'm not committing. I don't see myself ever doing this full time. If I do, it's a miracle that will cause it. But yeah, I just want to make this a fun thing I do on the side. I don't want to have any obligations to it, and I'm not aspiring to do this as a full-time thing because I just can't. That's why I'm working a full-time job. That's where my money is coming from, and also the skill set to, you know, do other stuff for fun like this. Because I do learn a bit of marketing stuff in my current role, so hopefully I can put that to good use the few times I do YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, awesome segue. I got into a YouTube video on the official Nintendo Australia channel. So for those of you who don't know, I went to RTX Sydney, which is the convention by Rooster Teeth. They actually came down to Sydney. I couldn't really get into any of the panels, which was really disappointing because there's just so many people, so many fans of RTX. And I think the issue is people from interstate have come for the event as well, which is why all these panels were filled to capacity. It makes sense when you think of it that way. But obviously in that moment, you're like, this is bullshit. Why can't I get into these panels? So sort of once I got over that, I was like, well, I'll just try and enjoy everything else. So RTX Sydney was one of the first events in Australia to actually host the Nintendo Switch. I think the previous event was a Melbourne event, when that's obviously in Melbourne, I'm in Sydney. So my friend and I, he is also not someone who watches Rooster Teeth regularly. We waited in the Switch line, and 2.5 hours later, we managed to get into the main Switch area. We didn't get to play Zelda because we didn't realize we were in the wrong line to play Zelda. We went in the line thinking, oh, we'll get to play Zelda and all the other Switch games, but then half an hour to 45 minutes later, a volunteer comes around and says, this is only for the main Switch area, this is not for Zelda. So we're like, shit. But that's fine, because a really good thing came out of it. So when I was in the line to play ARMS with my friend, these two video guys came by and they're like, hey, how's it going? We're interviewing people who are here about their experience with the Switch. Would you guys like to be part of the interview? It'll be on the official Australian Nintendo channel. And so we were like, sure, why not? So they said, okay, we'll let you guys play ARMS first and then we'll come and talk to you guys later. So that's what we did. We ended up playing ARMS. At least we had something to talk about. We spoke to the two guys and we told them about our experience with the Switch. I'll try and put some B-roll or something of us on the interview. But yeah, it was really cool. And all the opinions that I have voiced the few times I speak, at least, they're all 100% true. Nothing's been fibbed. Like, I did pre-order the Switch. I did enjoy ARMS. I was very surprised by it. I had a lot of fun with it. And Zelda I was psyched for, like really psyched, just because of how different it is. So yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that interview. It was crazy. And then shortly after that was published on YouTube, someone saw it on Facebook and linked me to it, and so many people were like, oh my god, Shan, like we saw you in the Nintendo video, and I'm like, oh my god. In terms of my experience with the Switch, it's been absolutely fantastic. Even since that first time I got to try it. The only issue I've been having is the battery life indicator problems that a lot of other people are having. Basically, the issue I'm having is I will charge the unit overnight completely, then I'll take it off the charger or the dock, turn it off completely, turn all my games off, and then half an hour later to an hour later, I'll hop on my train, turn it on, and for some reason it's down to 80 to 60% battery, and I've heard it's because the indicator is wrong. It's not actually something wrong with the battery, it's the indicator. So I've tried to drain my battery twice, and I'm still having the issues, so I'm just going to wait for Nintendo to release some sort of firmware update. Hopefully they can get it sorted, because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. If any of you are having this issue, please let me know so I can be a bit reassured. Like, it's one thing to see people on Reddit talking about it, but it's another to see friends that you actually speak to also say it, you know what I mean? Oh, and one last thing, I have finally upgraded my graphics card, so hopefully that means more PC games for me. I've been on a GTX 560 for a while now, and basically it started causing me trouble when I got Tales of Berseria. Frame rate would be dropping, my game would be freezing randomly. So I've upgraded to GTX 1080, so I'm really proud of myself for saving enough money for that. I've also upgraded my RAM from 8GB to 32, so again, proud of that. And I also put in the RAM by myself, can you believe it? So that's about it from me. Hope you guys are all well. I'm done. I hope that I haven't moved around heaps, and hopefully this has recorded the sound this time. I'm gonna be so angry if the audio in this didn't work, because, you know, I don't have the mental capacity to do this again. Take care, everyone, and I guess I'll see you on the interwebs. Bye!